Hello. Today I'll be sharing 3 tips for how to address hostile audiences. The first tip is actually to back up a little bit and let go of your own assumptions and fears. Double check them. Jerry Seinfeld has a joke that most people fear public speaking more than death. That means that at a funeral, we would prefer to be the person in the casket than the one giving the eulogy. That puts us into fight, flight, or freeze, which means a lot of the time we're protecting and defending against the possibility of a hostile crowd. And then it becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy, and we end up creating one. So take a moment to let go of the assumptions and fears and double check it. Just make sure that you're not deciding that they're hostile without giving them the opportunity to be curious or something other than hostile. Second, before you even get there to speak, set an intention for the vibe you want to create in the room. Instead of letting your protectors, your defenders, your inner critics, and your soul suckers set an intention to defend against the hostility or to avoid the hostility. Notice how that feels in your body. Instead, set an intention for something that's constructive. Maybe it's openness. Maybe it's curiosity. Maybe it's respect. Set the intention for the vibe you want to create in the room and then embody it and hold the space for that. Invite it in. And now the third way to deal with a potentially hostile audience is to focus on the kindred spirits first. So you look out at an audience of people, and maybe 60% of them, 75% of them seem resistant, defensive, or hostile. What I'm saying is don't go straight toward the resistors first. Instead, focus on the 25% or more of the people whose eyes look kind, who look open and happy to be there, while still including everyone else with your energy. When you focus on the people that are already on board with you first, it creates something that the resistors and more hostile end of the spectrum just might want to be a part of, which will then open them up. And that works much better than looking straight at the hostile people in the environment, the resistors, and trying to convince them. Focus on the kindred sets of eyes, create something, and let the other people come to you. If you like this, click the like button below, and that way it might spread to some other people who